Happy Sunday, happy Easter to you all. Tonight is a little different. We're going to go over skincare. I promised weeks ago, maybe even months, that I would do this, and we're going to do it now because I got to stop stalling. I keep new products, and I just keep getting myself deeper and deeper. So we're just going to do basics. That's all. We're going to make it easy. If you guys love this, we'll do it again. We'll go a little deeper. We'll just, a little bit at a time. Tiny baby steps, because no two people are the same. My name is Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics. If you like my style, I'd love for you to subscribe and become a new friend. I normally craft, have an auction, do stuff like that. This is a little different, but hey, I'm human. I gotta do my skincare too and all the things, so why not? Hey Karen, hey Carol. Oh, let me refresh myself. It is Easter. It is Easter. Happy Easter. I hope you guys had an amazing day. We didn't do anything. Hey Michelle. I didn't do much of anything. Hey Norma. Oh, what do we gotta do here? Let's see. Try and find my live. I can see the comments better on my laptop. They don't dissipate like they do on here, so there's that. Some of these posts I have people are cracking me up. They're like arguing in the comments. People are nuts. People literally are nuts. Hello, sea glasses. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Valerie. Who'd I miss? Anybody? Why can't I say it? I want to say sea glass. Kaz. Yeah, people are literally arguing with each other in the comments. Like, it just cracks me up. Hey Diane, hey Barbara. Yes, thank you. Yes, if you guys could give me thumbs up and share, even on replay, that would be amazing. Hey Tanya, I didn't put any links in here because there's kind of a lot, and I know a lot of you don't have TikTok, but I do want to explain. I don't know if you have to, I think you have to have a TikTok account in order to buy from TikTok, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't know how to find out because I have an account. A lot of the stuff is on Amazon, but a lot of times, it's more expensive. So we'll just take it as it comes, and then we'll decide in the end what to put in the description for you guys if you need links and such. So, hello, you guys new? What do you mean stop? Stop, collaborate and listen. What do you want me to stop? Hey Kathy. Oh man, already we're starting out. Hey Patricia. Hey Tanya, I don't know if I said hi. What do you want me to stop there? What are you saying? What are you saying? What's stop? What? I don't know what you want me to do. Hello, Fun Days with NDJ. How are you? We're gonna do some skincare today. If that's something you fancy, you're welcome to stay. If not, you don't have to cause a ruckus. We don't think about trying to. We don't think about any of that because this this platform here, this channel, we come here to escape the nutty world that we all live in. So we don't talk about those things. This is just to have fun, be human, relax. Watch me say stupid things, and just escape the world we live in. So we don't do any of that. I'm sure there's another live you could join that might be into it. I don't know, but just not here. No, you're welcome. If you want to learn about skincare, you're absolutely welcome to stay. But we just talk about positive things around here. So, hey, Christina. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Rose. I missed you. I missed you. Hey, Catherine. Good afternoon to you. Yes, could be afternoon to some of y'all. Y'all look at me. I'm wrecked. I didn't do nothing today. Norma! I'm going to put on my gear. Well, I don't need these, but this is part of it. This is part of it. Hey, Navid. Hello, how are you? Oh, happy day. Girl, you ain't late. You're just on time. I am nice. There's no other way to be, and life's too short to be a jerk, right? Amy, you like me? Oh, yeah. You guys have to read some of the comments, some of the posts on the Book of Face. People are crazy. They're literally arguing with each other in the comments about who can see what, and the one lady thinks the bald heads is an actual butt, and it's just hilarious. People are just hilarious. Thank you, Rhonda. Barbara. Oh, Barbara's saying hi to Lynn. Thank you, Navid. I'm glad you like me. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm finally going to do this, but there is nothing just yet. Thank you, Michelle. It feels good to be, Catherine said, oh boy. It feels good to feel good. Like, to feel good, to have my body start coming back. And hey, Luann. it's amazing. It's been a long, long time a day that I would never thought would come again. So, yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I mean, my body's not perfect by any means, but hey, I'll take it while I can, right? Well, I just don't care anymore either. That's a big part of it. Like, I think your attitude and, hey, Robin, happy birthday, Scrappy. Spot, it's not my birthday, but thank you. Um, it's your birthday. No, you do not want me to sing. That is one thing I do not do, is sing, because it's just, really, John, how old are you? Like, really? Really? I mean, really? John's gotta go. John's naughty. You're on the wrong page, John. Thank you, Norma. But I learned something. The tanner I was using, that I've been using, I used the mousse, which I'm still not sure about that because Navid is borderline. We'll see. Hey Claudia, hey Moose. I use that, and I normally don't, kind of testing it out, and I'm finding that that's coming off a little. So I use the mousse, and then I use the lotion. I put sunscreen on that had like this sheer. It must be a full moon, right, Kathy? Once a month we're due for this. Makes me laugh. And I went in the water. I mean, I only went up to my. It was freezing, 72 degrees in the spring, so I only went like maybe to my knees. But it like started turning like orange. I was just laughing. I was like, so I don't know. I still got to test that out. Your health may turn around, God willing. Listen, I'm a prime example as you just don't know. You cannot give up on yourself though. You cannot, really, Michael, we're doing skincare. It's freaking, Lynn's going to be busy. Loretta, amen, sister. Yes, happy Easter. People are nuts. Oh, happy 420 weed day. Okay, I don't like Hitler's birthday. The 420, that has a lot of good benefits to many people. Oh, we'll give it a few minutes. Still weed out. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, DJ. I would tell a joke like that, but that's terrible. Yeah. What happens is when you go live vertically, it throws me into the shorts feed, which is like a free-for-all. Like, people we don't follow, if they're just scrolling, they're going to see us and they might pop in and say dumb things. So, hello, Steven. But not all of them. We've picked up a few that have stayed with us, so you just never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. You just got to wait the first few minutes and just laugh and just see where it takes us, because, oh, man. Yeah, we got about a dozen today. Yeah, we got about a dozen. Happy Easter to you, too. Happy Easter. Hey, shoot out here. Oh, man. It was hot today. It's been hot last couple days. Almost 90. Hey, Sandy. So the plan tonight is, and I know everybody doesn't like skincare. I get it. Listen, if one of you joined and one of you, you had a nice burger, excellent. Hey, Marcos, I'm very well. How about yourself? Oh, God, it's funny. If only one of you joined, I'd be totally fine with that, because I feel like I could help one of you. So that's what this is about. I am by no means an expert at any of this. Comic book baker, you're from England? Awesome. I'd like to visit England one day. I would really like to visit England one day. I'm no expert. I'm learning myself. I just want to... So there's so much to it, right? There's a lot to it. So I want to just do the basics. If this is something we enjoy, something you want to say, okay, maybe we wait 2 weeks, or I don't know, whatever. We'll just have to kind of see where this takes us or doesn't take us. If it's something you enjoy and you want to learn more, then we can go to the next step, and we could eventually get to makeup if you want. I mean, there's just a lot. Everybody's different. Everybody's on a different budget. You live in different environments. We might be oily, we might be dry, or we might be crazy weather in Connecticut. You hit 83. That is crazy for this time of year. I bet y'all enjoyed it. Y'all are probably at the beach. You're probably at the beach. Yeah, that's warm for Connecticut this time of year. Because my birthday's always, obviously my birthday is the same month every year, but it was never like hot on my birthday. Let's put it that way. You love my... It's backwards though, isn't it to you? Yes, I'm cold. Me, 24/7. TikTok shop. You have wrinkles lots lately, right? You have combo skin. So everybody's going to be different. I, too, am going through trial and error still. 85 in Kentucky. Yeah, this weather's been nuts. But it's been really cool at night, like cold at night. Like sweatpants, sweatshirt, 60s, you know, like that. Which I'm okay with. The humidity's still low, so I'm still good. It doesn't get real bad till like June, July, August. That's when it's September. So we're just going to go over the basics, and then I'm going to show you one kit that has, you get a lot for your, a lot of bang for your buck. But from what I understand, maybe, you know, I didn't look, I don't know if they have like their own website. I will look. I didn't put any links in the description because I'm not sure where we're going. 7 Celsius. I don't know what's Celsius. Alberta and dry weather. Cold in the 50s. 80s tomorrow. Yeah, the weather's crazy. Hello, Roger. I'll have to look at Medicube because Medicube sells a bundle on TikTok, and if you were to buy these things individually, it would, I'm not even exaggerating, it probably cost you 4, maybe even 5 times as much if you bought them individually. Yeah, the L'Oreal Geller makeup is good. I will be recommending that. Hey, Regine. But we'll get to that. Like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot. So baby steps. But the thing about the Medicube package is you'll get a lot of the things that you should be using anyways. But I'll show you that last, and I'll just show you like what I do. Like I said, I'm by no means an expert. I have oily skin. 44. That's cold. That's cold. Might be warm for you though. I have oily skin, but then I have combo. Then I have dry skin too. So more like the T-zone, right? So, and my chest will be oily, but more the T-zone. My eyelids get oily. However, since treating my face, it's not as oily. So there's different, so this is how I break it down. There's AM skincare, there's PM skincare, and there's skincare before makeup, right? All different things, in my opinion. I never had good luck with foundations in the past because I would put it on and I'd have I looked worse. I'd have big dry cakey spots. It looked terrible. I was like, what? I didn't understand. I didn't know. I would probably not even put moisturizer on my face and just slap the foundation on. You can't do that. Your face needs to be really hydrated, no texture, or at least little texture as you can get, and then you apply your makeup. I didn't know that. It's game changing. But you don't know what you don't know, right? So, first off, you need to get yourself some gear. I don't know about you, but I cannot stand when the water drips down. You're trying to, if you're splashing your face and the water goes down, get your sleep. It makes me nuts. I can't stand a wet sleep. So, super cheap. You can get these on Walmart. You can actually get the, hey, Auntie. No, I'm Auntie. Hey, Shakia. Dollar General. You can get the kit. You can get the headband and the wristbands. It's cheap. I would get 2 pair because these are going to get wet. Yeah, happy Easter. Happy Easter, Colleen. Lynn, thank you so much. Aw, thank you. So, yes, they're going to get, mine's dirty. You just throw them in the washer. But, you want something. Even a headband would work. Because you don't want to get all this crap in your hair, right? So, even a headband will work. Wearing glasses with this isn't as easy, but, do what you can. We do what we can. I don't need these because I'm not washing my face right now. But I think I got to go outside. I got to go outside of them up. Thank you, guys. Yes, if you guys could share and give me thumbs up. And how's that look? And all the things, that would be great. Wait, maybe I got to put them in here. There we go. So happy a great time yesterday. Oh, excuse me. After I put my makeup on and then do my makeup, it looks greasy and smears. Carol Ann, we can do, that's an easy fix. That is an easy fix. like I said, you don't know what you don't know. So we're going to learn together. We're going to learn together. But again, it's going to be trial and error. It's going to be on your budget. There are budget friendly things. There's a lot. Drugstore stuff has come so far that, you know, some of it is, if Revlon, I think, is way beyond its time as far as drugstore skincare and products and such. There's so much skincare or so much makeup out there now that has skincare in it. Like, if I knew this when I was in my 20s or 30s, I would not look like this today. Like, I wouldn't. None of us probably would, but we didn't know. We didn't have it. It wasn't available. So as we age, and we call it mature skin, the number one thing you have to remember is you need hydration. So what I did is, I'm just going to go through what I think. Hey, Sharon, I made some notes so I don't forget. However, I got them covered up here. I'm going to wash my makeup off while you're on. Excellent. Now, if you have makeup on, right out the gate, Carol Ann's is going to go wash her makeup off. If you have makeup on, how should you wash your face? Well, I don't know. With some soap? No. With some cleanser? Yes, but no. If you wear makeup, you should do a double cleanse. I never knew this. I don't know. So what a double cleanse means is, so I got a full face of makeup on and I'm done for the day and I'm ready to wash my face. This is just Palmer's. This is, you don't like any makeup? Can you sue her? Can you sue her? I don't know what that means. This is just Palmer's Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy Cleansing Oil for the face. You can get this at like Walmart, Walgreens, Amazon, all the things. This is what you'd want to put on your face first if you have makeup on, because what this does is this not only melts the makeup off your face, but it also cleans, like, gets all the little imperfections off your face, out of your little, you know, if you've got big pores, whatever. That's what the oil does. But you don't want to leave the oil on your face. So when you're done with your oil cleanse, you want to just use a mild cleanser. So these are two that are, use that just for cleaning. The only time I would ever do a double cleanse is if I had makeup on, because you don't want it. So you got to remember, like, you don't want to destroy your skin barrier, right? There's probably a whole lot more science stuff to this that I don't know, but in a nutshell, and skincare for dummies like myself, this is how I understand it. So, you don't want to strip your skin barrier. Like, you still want those natural oils and you still want your face and body to do what it naturally does, right? What we're trying to do is keep all of this clean and pure so we don't end up with acne or bumps or texture and stuff like that. So if you are a makeup girl, you want to do a double cleanse. Now, the other option to not buying two products is, and these, if you want to take a screenshot of these products, I will link these. I just have to figure out what's what and where, and if I can do both for Amazon and TikTok, I will. But you don't have to do the aloe vera. You just want an oil cleanser for your face, and you want a mild face cleanser. Like, it doesn't have to be this one, just something mild. This is what you would use pretty much every day. If you wore makeup, you'd do this, then this, right? So, if you didn't want to buy two, you made a jewelry box out of epoxy. Oh, how cool! They have stuff I've only tried this brand. I tried each one time, so I can't tell you I love this or I hate it. I mean, it was good, but I've only used it one each time. But this is called a balm. And what this is both. So this has both in one. So it's the oil and the cleanser in one. It depends. Like, if you're going on vacation, you're better off taking one of these than taking this, right? So that's what I would say these would be great for. Just take one. You don't need all three of them. One's brightening, they do different things. But I would just take one of these. And it's basically like, it's thick. It just depends, like, what you like, what you're, you know, I don't know, is the thyre witch? No witch hazel. So see how the texture of this? It's kind of like like, not greasy, but thick. It's thick. It's thick. but it melts. It turns into like an oily, but it doesn't leave you oily when you're done. So this is considered a balm. BALM, obviously. So you can either get a cleansing balm. This is just for makeup girlies. A cleansing balm or a oil cleaner, and then you're going to need one of these regardless, or just this, okay? So if you don't wear makeup, forget that. Forget the other thing. You're going to need a cleanser. Just a mild cleanser. Something you're going to use every day. You don't want something that's going to strip your face down. This one has, it says pH balancing, daily cleanser, 5% aloe vera with hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is excellent. Hyaluronic acid, yeah, not kaboom boom bomb, but bomb. Hyaluronic acid can be used with anything. Hyaluronic acid is good to help get rid of dark spots, anti-aging, all the things. So you really can't, I don't think you can overdose on if you have it all in every single product. Like, you can't, because they sell hyaluronic acid by itself. So with niacinamide, you know, there's so much more to this. So just we're gonna reel it in. And when you think about skincare, you have an AM and you have a PM, right? So you're gonna have to find out what your own style is. But here's my theory. Here's my theory on how I look at it. When I do my most stuff at night, so when I go to bed, all the products can marinate on my skin because we want to hydrate, right? That's what we're trying to do. We want to hydrate our faces. So I do the most stuff at night, so it can marinate all night long. Well, when I wake up in the morning, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I rolled over a couple of times. Maybe my hair got on my face. My pillowcase might have, you know, got a little whatever on it, but I didn't dirty up my face while I was sleeping. So you wouldn't want to do all of that again when you wake up in the morning because it's just too much, right? No, I have not, Faith, but maybe one day I will. Mr. F, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Pamela. Hello, CWL. Hey, Pam Powers, how are you? So, depending on what you're going to do that morning, some say, and this is usually what I do. Well, let me back up first. This changed my life. Like, I truly believe this right here is what changed my life. So, I have a lot of acne. I've had acne my entire life. The one thing I was excited about getting older is I wouldn't have zits anymore. I couldn't be any more wrong. Actually, you know, I don't know what happened. Look at right here. It's not a zit. I don't know what it... I think when we were fishing yesterday, I bashed my glasses, but I don't really remember. You subscribed? Awesome. Welcome. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's like a little, like a bruise, like a blister bruise. I don't know. But anyways, I wash my face in the shower, right? And I would put moisturizer on my face every day. But if I wash my face at the sink, I would take the towel. Everybody's washing their, brushing their teeth and washing their hands. And that's what I dry my face with. No, you know how much bacteria is in there? So I really, truly believe what you wash and what you dry your face with is huge. So these, I got I haven't even used these yet. They're brand new. I just took this one out of the box. I wanted them and I thought I ordered them. I ended up with these. But these aren't cheap. I don't expect you to buy these. But if you have the means, I think they're fantastic because they're sterile, they're clean. You can cut this in half. You can wash your face with half of it and dry your face with the other half. So what you wash and dry your face with in between whatever it is you're doing needs to be clean and not sterile, but not what, the whole family's brushing their teeth and wiping their mouth off on. So think about that. So these are just, I think they're called I don't even know, extra large disposable cloths or something like that. These I actually loved. I meant to order these and I ended up with these, and they're just like makeup pads. But these will work as well. A lot of times I'll use these to rinse my face because our sink's kind of small and I have a hard time sometimes splashing the water on my face. So I'll just wet this, or if I have a mask on or something, to help Good. But in the morning, a lot of times, I'll just wet this. So I have all my skincare on for the night. I wake up. It depends on what I'm going to do that day, on what I do with my face in the morning. So I hope that makes sense. But most of the time, what I do is I just wet this with water, and I just, now be gentle with it. Be kind to your skin. Don't be like, be kind to your skin. We're old now, lady. We're old. We gotta like be nice to it. Don't be, pushing on it hard and, tugging at it. Be nice to it. Pat it like it's been very good. I just use water. Let it dry or pat it dry. And then I don't really do much unless I'm going to wear makeup. But what I always do put on is sunscreen. Oh wait, hold on. Let me back up. Here's another option. If you don't have the means, money-wise, on Amazon, you can get like a 12-pack of these for a few bucks. Super cheap. They're just washcloths. Really, really soft. You can use your own washcloths, like terry cloth washcloths, but they're hard on your skin. Like, you need something soft. And this has kind of got two different textures. You can see this one's, it's not rough, but it's just different. This one's softer, obviously. These are great. I mean, just throw them in the washing machine and dryer. You get 10, 12 of them. You can just recycle them. Hey, Donna. Excellent question. Debbie said, how often do you exfoliate? Exfoliating is probably the most important thing you can do with your face. The doctor told me I was elderly. All these things. Should have flicked him right in his forehead. Exfoliating is the most important, honestly. Hey, Ma. That's a loaded question because everybody is different. If I exfoliated every day, my face would be so oily. Like, my face cannot handle being exfoliated every day. I do recommend once, at least once, twice, maybe even 3 times. It depends on what products you're using, number one, because remember, we're not going to be talking about too many of those products, but when you start getting into retinol, heavy use of niacinamide and or hyaluronic acid, straight up stuff, what that does is it actually sheds your skin layers, right? So I'm 267, but live in a dry environment, so hydration. Yeah, it's all about hydration. Like, you just have to keep telling yourself, inside and out. Like, if you're not a water drinker, there's products out there, and I can tell you about those too on another show. Oh, but like the Celtic salts and the hydration packets, they're great. If you're a person just cannot get that water down, no matter how hard you try, and you just can't do it. Something like that, drinking one of those is equivalent to 3 or 4 bottles of water. So that might be an option for you because, if you're dry in the inside, it's going to show in your skin as well. So, there are ways around things. So this is getting tight on my head. But important, make sure whatever you're washing and drying your face with is clean and not with the whole family's wiping their mouth on. They're blowing their nose, who knows what they're doing, right? Ugh. Now that I think about it. But exfoliation it's gonna be something you have to trial and error for yourself. I use a beauty line called Tatcha. Yes, it's from Japan, but expensive. Looking for something comparable. You never drink water. Yeah. I mean, we never did when we were kids, right? Drink from the hose, drink from the faucet. We didn't have bottles of water for sale, right? But it is proven fact that hydration does help your skin. Only makes sense. Carol Ann, I don't know a lot about Japanese skincare or any of that, but I am learning more and more about Korean skincare, and I don't know if they're equivalent to one another. You drink 2 gallons of water a day. My old doctor said my blood didn't have enough water in it. Wow! My mom drinks a lot of water too. She has one of them water purses. It cracks me up. It's great. It's like the smartest concept I've ever thought of, like, I've ever seen. I don't drink that much water either. I try to drink water or iced tea. I don't drink as much as I should. So no, Shahad, no. You drink plenty of water. Yeah. So it's important. But exfoliating is something you're going to have to figure out for yourself. I would start out once. If you know, say you start your skincare on a Sunday night, I would start right out with an exfoliant. And when we talk about exfoliants, people are like, what the hell does that mean? Am I taking sandpaper to my face? No, you're not doing that. There's lots of ways to exfoliate. And there's lots of levels of exfoliation. You drink a lot of water every day. That's awesome. That's good. I can't. Some days I can't. Some days I go down, no problem. My husband only drinks root beer. I used to drink Mountain Dew. And then I started getting kidney stones. That was the end of that. There's a few different products on the market, but it's basically the packets of electrolytes. It's really salty, real salty. They have electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, all kinds of stuff in it, but it's in a packet and you pour it in your water and very salty, but yeah. So exfoliation. There are some tools that you can use or products. I'm going to show you these. Okay, so I bought this before when I kind of just started you do Celtic salt every morning and every evening. Some people just put a teaspoon of actual like Celtic salt in their water, like not the packets. Hey Tina, Liquid IV packs is one of them. Yep. It's amazing when you do take one of those, like you can feel it. Like, I know I can. I'm like, well, okay, all right. It makes you feel good. I don't. It doesn't have anything to like buzz you out or anything, but you just feel hydrated. So you can buy tools like this one. This one's okay, but what I don't like about it is the angle because it's just, I don't know. I just can't get in everywhere I want to. But you have the nice soft brush. But then you have these little grippy things, and these are meant to like clean out your pores, right? So if you, just like anything, it's a balance, right? You don't want too much of it because you're like, moderation. So these are supposed to clean out, your pores, your blackheads, whatever the case, These are not for everybody. But this would be considered an exfoliating tool, right? So with this little thing, now, I feel like this is good for someone like myself who has blackheads in, like, here. It's kind of hard to get in, so you can put your product on there. Put the product on your face and just kind of, rub it in and such, wherever you got it. But this I bought when I first started my skincare stuff. I got it at Dollar General, and I was like, okay, well, I've got blackheads, and I need to eliminate them, so I'll buy this, right? So it's Garnier. And I like it. And this exfoliates. And what this is, so you can get exfoliating face washes like this. And it basically has like these little, see those little like sand-like things? Like I don't want to say, I'm going to call it sand. It's not sand, but it has exfoliant in it. You're diabetic, so doctor recommended, but only on occasion. Yeah. I think anything is moderation. Now, a lot of these products, they'll tell you to put it on your face dry and or just lightly put just a tiny bit of water on your face. Put your product on and start working it in, and then start adding water to it when you're almost done to like emulsify it. They also say to take your time when you do this stuff, right? Enjoy it. It's something for you. It's something you're doing for yourself. Don't treat it as like, oh man, I gotta wash my face. Be like, all right, it's time to wash my face. Like, it's something for you, and it's self-care, and if it makes you feel good and you want to look, it makes you look better and you want to look better, then enjoy the process. But this doesn't have to be expensive. Like, I just want you to know that. And you're gonna have to find your own products on what works for you. And it's going to be trial and error. You're going to buy something and have high hopes, and it's going to be a wah. It's going to happen. So you can also buy, and this will come with the kit, but this is another example of an exfoliating pad, and this is called the Zero Pore Pad. And what I'm going to actually do this kit to myself tonight, because I suggest you do this at least once a week, twice if you're having I don't know, if you need it, or you had an extra dry week, or I don't know, whatever the case, but at least once a week. But a lot of these products you can use daily. So it comes with a little, so it's clean. But these are just like, remember the Stridex pads? They're like that, but on this one side is exfoliating, but it's a very mild exfoliate, and then the other side is soft. So that side is like exfoliating, and the other side is soft. Very mild, though. I would consider this being very strong, and this being very mild. Then you could use the tools in between if you like using tools and stuff like this. What I would suggest is you can buy those. I have one in the shower, and I should have brought it, but I didn't even think about it. It's just it's a white little scrubby pad for your face. Like, it's just like the scrubby pads you do the dishes with. It's like that, but it's for your face. And I put my face cleaner on that when I'm in the shower. So I probably exfoliate twice a week. Probably twice a week. I'll use this once a week, and when I shower, if I shower once a week, I lost 100 pounds in 3 years, and my skin is so dry and wrinkly now. That's what, your weight loss your skin doesn't keep up with your weight loss. That sucks. I know exactly what you mean, Tina. That's why you don't see my arms too often, especially up here. Plus the menopause and all the stuff. Like, it just, so when I'm in the shower, I'll exfoliate. If I shower more than once that week, I probably won't do it. Just depends. But most of the time, I'm twice a week. Once with a scrubby pad and my whatever facial cleanser or something like this. So does that make sense? You guys got that? So you need an exfoliator. We're going to make this easy, so make notes. You need an exfoliator, and you need a mild cleanser. Daily mild cleanser. Whatever brand you'd like. If you're allergic to something or you don't do well with something, then steer from that. Bioma's an excellent brand. Thayer's is an excellent brand. I don't know much of this, so I can't. I like this particular product, but I don't know anything much about after that. Neutrogena is excellent. Sure you feel better. That's a plus. Hey, Monica. You lost 50 pounds recently and have crepey. I actually have something here for that as well. But do I think anything will ever get rid of all our crepe? No. Will moisturizing it and hydrating it and exfoliating and taking care of it will help? Absolutely. So a lot what we talk about our face can also apply to your body. I do a lot of the same. I'm just now getting into body care stuff because I'm thinking, this is stupid. I'm wasting all this time on my face. What about my body, right? I have this 17-year-old face and this 7-year-old body. That don't look right. Like, that don't look right. Look at my head's on somebody else's, on the wrong body. So treat your body as well. Exfoliate your body. Moisturize, hydrate your body. Use oils, use lotions. Use the good body washes that have, the good stuff in them. The niacinamide. They're more and more on the market these days. I'm in trial and error right now. I'm really loving a brand. You guys ever hear of Prequel? Can you imagine this young face and this wrinkly little body? I feel like I'm like that sometimes. Yes, congratulations, Tina and Donna. Prequel. They just sent me it's a body wash and I love it for my face. I haven't used it on my body yet, which I think is going to be great because it's real thick. And then Osei sent me a body wash too, and so far I like it. All clean products. But that's for another day. But if you have the stuff at home and you're doing this, do it in the shower, the tub, whatever. Exfoliate your body, hydrate your do the same. Because as we age, that our body needs so much hydration. We're not 20 anymore. We're not 30 anymore. Did you Photoshop that head? What filters are you using? Wait, what? We don't have the collagen and the elasticity we once had. We're not getting that back. We might get a little bit back with some of the products we use, but overall, not so much. So we want to plump ourselves, right? We want to plump ourselves up. Fortunately, I think I'm too late for... Melissa, I don't think so. I do not think so. I wish I had... A lot of people need unscented stuff. A lot of people... And more... I see more and more companies are coming out with unscented stuff. Yes, face masks are a must as well. We'll get into that. So, a cleanser, a daily cleanser, something mild, an exfoliator of some kind, whether it's a pad, it's a wash, it's a tool, whatever. Start out with once, see how you do. And you'll know because you'll feel like I got something going on right here, like a little patch of dry skin, and I just used this. Like I just used this before I came in. Like I feel something. You'll feel your face. Julia, this is not that kind of live, so if you want to partake, fine. If you want to say dumb shit like that, and if that's true, I'm sorry because that's terrible, but it's really not something to come on someone's live. You have no idea what we're talking about and say something like that, so check yourself. Yes, so people are nuts, y'all. Okay, if you're a makeup girly, you want double cleanse. You want an oil and then use your regular cleanser, and or get yourself a cleansing balm. BALM. All right. When you apply your skincare, remember it this way: thickest to thinnest. No, thinnest to thickest. Always thinnest to thickest. So if you get, yeah, Lynn got it all right. Thinnest to thickest. So you don't want to go on, put on your thickle moisturizer first and then your toner, right? Thinnest to thickest. Hello, 222. Yeah, are you gonna behave yourself too? All right, let's talk about morning. So I get up in the morning, and I'm not gonna really do anything today. Lynn's fastest. She is Block Island. I'm not gonna do anything today. I did my skincare last night. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna wash my face with water. I'm gonna let it dry, and I'm just gonna apply some sunscreen. That's all I'm gonna do because I'm not really doing much today. So you can get over-the-counter sunscreens. I like the tinted ones myself. It just blurs out your, it blurs everything out, makes your face look nice. These are both tinted. You don't have to get tinted. Elf, this one's kind of glowy. These are like $8, $7. Sunscreen I struggle with because I don't like that thickness on my face. I don't really like the smell of it. So this has been my go-to. This has a little scent to it. This has much more scent than this. But this is Dermatology. And this is Matte Universal Tinted Moisturizer, SPF 46. You can actually use this as makeup if you want as well. It's very light. You can still see your skin through it, but it's sunscreen. So this sunscreen is so important. So find yourself a good sunscreen. Doesn't have to be tinted, but if it is, you're kind of getting two bangs for your buck, right? Because now you have a really light light foundation that blurs, and it's matte if you're oily. If you're dry, don't get matte. Get like, maybe you want glowy. There's no oily girl on the planet that wants to glow. Like, it's just not what you want. An oily girl wants to be matte, and a dry girl wants to be glowy, right? So think about that. But there's tinted moisturizers out there. I'm talking about a surgery for a lift. So shop around, see what you like. But if you let the sun hit your face, you might as well just put $300 in the trash, because the sun is probably what damaged most of our skin, right? That's probably what screwed us up from the beginning. Amongst other things, stuff we eat, smoke, drink, drugs, whatever the case. None of that helps your skin. But to avoid any more damage, make sure you use a sunscreen. But you want a comfortable sunscreen because it's being on your face like all day. You can put serums and stuff under that, or if you want, or over it, but it's not necessary. We'll go over another time what skincare to do when you're wearing makeup. Yeah, wear baby oil, yes, and iodine. Don't forget the iodine, and all the fancy stuff. Now they come with like these little scoops, so you can scoop, not contaminate your scoops and all that. I do not shave my face. The reason I don't shave my face, and I have fuzz, but what my fear is years ago, who was it? Whoever I was getting my facials from. I was getting facials, trying to get my zits under control, right? Still drying my face with nobody told me. Anyways, she did the wax in my nose, because I was getting some nose hairs, and like white ones. You remember sunbathing, right? And the foil, trying to get our necks. Did the wax and pulled the hair out of my nose. It was great, right? Great. Well, I swear to you, they grew back more faster, like, and now I have to like do something there every once in a while. So I'm afraid if I do that on my face, it's going to be a job that, and it's just going to keep getting worse, and I don't want. They have this powder, like if you have to shave your face, they have this, I don't know what it's called, but I could find out. You can message me and I'll find it for you. But it's this spray you spray on your face, and it turns pure white, and it literally hangs on. You can see your hair as clear as day, and it comes with like the shaver, and you just shave like, it's crazy looking. But imagine how smooth your face would be if you shaved it. But then it's going to start growing back in, and I don't want to get stuck in that vicious circle. So I do not shave my face, and that's why. Will I one day? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm not there yet. All right, so if you have it in your budget, I would pick up eye masks. These can be anytime you want. Put these on. Put them in the refrigerator. It's even better. Just put them under your eyes, 15, 20 minutes. Put them, if you're going out somewhere, put them under your eyes while you're doing your hair. These are wonderful. There's no rhyme, reason. I wouldn't worry about how expensive or how or not. You just want hydration in here, right? Just, hey, Debbie. What do you use for upper lip? Nothing. I don't have, I'll get like I'll get one black hair right here, and then one or two right here every once in a while, and I just pluck them out. But they ain't like any other hairs. Like, they're weird. No, that's why we're doing this. I'm no expert, but if I can tell you what I do, I'm wide open here. I'm wide open. Hey, Nellie. But some kind of eye mask. You can get them, like, go to TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Bell's Outlet if you have one. Just pick up a box of these, like some couple bucks. You get, I don't know, 10 packs, or some of them are reusable. You don't have to use them every day, but the more you use them, the more your eyelids, under eyes are going to be hydrated. Maybe you don't need them. Lord, I need them. I need them. So stick them in the fridge for even better. Ice rollers are great for any puffiness, that kind of stuff. I don't know what that is, Nelly. I don't know what that is. Cucumbers, perfect. It's the coolness, all the not the acidity, whatever's in the cucumber there. There's moisture in the cucumber. There's something else in a cucumber that helps. Kathy Royal Foam just showed an oil and razor type implement. Was it a spray? I'm telling you, that shave oil by Tree Hut is chef's kiss. Like, that is the best. So treat yourself to some of these. Doesn't have to be crazy expensive. Don't worry too much, about what's in them. And I mean, you want them to be decent, but you know what I mean. Don't overthink these. Okay. For scarring, I started using this about maybe 3 weeks ago. It's pretty cool. And this is a scar stick. This is only for anybody who has any scars that they do not like. I have scars on my face. Moisturizer. I'm afraid of being 70. An old bearded lady. Very well could be. It could happen. It could happen to any of us and all of us, especially with our hormones and all that good stuff. So, but as you can see, I got that white dot there. My glasses are stuck. That white dot there by my eye. And then I've got the line here and the line here. And those are all from Mohs surgery from skin cancer. That's just my face, right? But this one, not anymore. So this one, I feel like this side of my face is different, especially my eye, because of these scars. Because I feel like it pulls, like, I'm not as plump. I'm more plump over here than I am over here. Plus, I sleep on this side. So this scar is not nearly as hard. I don't think the white is going to go away. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, and I don't really expect that. But I rolled this up and then put the top on it. I was so mad I had to dig it all out of there. But it's just this, it's silicone is what it is. But it's a scar stick. And I just do my finger. This scar here is like so soft now. It used to be like this big, you know how scar tissue, like a big lump? This has already improved 50%. You have scars from having moles removed on your face. Yes, this stuff is awesome. They have scar tape, and I tried that, but I can't get scar tape to stay there, and I certainly can't get it to stay right here by my eye. So this stuff is awesome. Awesome. And it's called Prequel. It's Scar Stick Solution, and it's a silicone scar stick. Well, I usually have make, some kind of powder or something on my face, and you can see the light's really hitting that one today. But this is no longer like lumpy and hard. I mean, I can still feel it, but it's definitely improving. It's definitely improving. But you got to do it 2-3 times a day. Hey, Lisa, Little Me, Gifts and Specialties. Guest. I believe she guys show the same face product. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, shave oils. That's life changing. All right, so we for the non-makeup girlies, we washed our face. We exfoliated. We washed our face. Ugh. Now, if we just want to be easy peasy, does this help with scars from zits? It says it does. Any type of scars, acne scars and such. But I didn't think to try it on that. I was just kind of focused on this. But I do have acne scars. Huh. Didn't think of that. Restores skin's integrity. Reducing discoloration. And remodels the skin texture. So in the morning, if you're not going outside and you don't want to wear sunscreen or whatever, you want to hydrate, right? So again, thin to thickest. That's how you want to go. So you don't wear makeup, you don't do any of those things. You get up in the morning because you already did your night stuff. You either cleanse your face or you just hit it with water. You don't want to wear sunscreen. Your husband has them from his younger years. Yeah, the pimple dots are amazing. Oh, I got those too. I got a little acne section for our acne girls. This is good stuff. It's affordable. It's you can get it pretty much anywhere, but it's Neutrogena, and it's called Hydro Boost. Hydro Boost. So this is the serum. This is Neutrogena, and this is all. I don't think either of these have a scent. This has a little scent, but it just smells like. I don't know. Hold on. They do have a scent. They're water based. They're Hydro Boost. So this is the serum, Hydro Boost serum. This has hyaluronic acid in it as well. And then this is the Hydro Boost gel cream. Now, it's not cream. Like, I personally don't like anything heavy on my face. Again, I'm more oily than I am dry. This is good for both. Like, I feel like both of these are good for dry or oily skin. So you'd put this on, and they're getting more clever with bacteria and stuff. So a lot of times they'll have these glass pumps, so you don't have to touch the product at all. You can just pop it on your face and just squeeze it on. If you can let these marinate in between, like take your time rubbing it in, and whatever's left over, put on the back of your hands, put it on your neck, and then go in with this. If you don't do anything, I want you to cleanse your face, exfoliate once or twice a week, and at least put 2 products like this on your face. That's it. That's all you have to do. Scar Stick has done an amazing job in reducing the knots in between my eyes from 2 large scars from cuts and softening. It's softening them. That's exactly what's happening here, Barbara. It's good stuff. Hi, Eden. It's good stuff. So if you don't take anything out of this, or you're on a budget and you need to start somewhere, this is where I would start. Right here. Facial cleanser, a serum with hyaluronic acid, and a moisturizer. That's where you need to start. My day is great. How is yours? It's nighttime here, but okay. Toners. Let's talk toners. So if you can, you're going to wash your face. And you're going to get a toner. There's 2 different types of toners. Well, there's a lot of different types of toners. 2 different toners I use. This is Bioma. Bioma is an excellent, clean brand. This is a milky toner. And this is a soothing toner. So there's rice toners. There's a lot of toners. But There's liquid and there's a milky. That makes sense? This is a dupe for the Rhodes brand, which is like 80 something dollars a thing. There's a lady named Nina Poole. She's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's on TikTok. She's on the autism spectrum, but her specialty is reading and knowing the back ingredients of products from really high-end brands to what a dupe is. It's amazing. Like, she's amazing. As a matter of fact, Bioma and Thayer's picked her up for is it PR? Not PR. Ambassador. She's been doing commercials and stuff for them. Like, it's amazing. After COVID, those Neutrogena products are what saved your skin. Yeah, Neutrogena has been on around a long time. But if you're an Olay, like an Olay kind of girl, and that you do well with that, see what they have to offer, right? They might have a great face wash. They might have a great serum. Stick with what works for you, because what works for me may not work for you. But chances are it's not going to, right? It's probably not. We're all very, very different. And it's Olay maybe have brand ambassador. Thank you, Sharon. Maybe you like the the toner and the serum, but you don't like the lotion. Like, you might have to find another brand. But if you know a brand that already does well for you, then see what they have to offer. You need this shirt? It's in my TikTok shop. I'm Scrappy's Rustics on TikTok. You can message me and I'll send you the link if you want it. Or, yeah, I'll send it to you. They have all different colors. They're super cheap too. So this is very thick and hydrating and glowy skin. This is more soothing. This is a Medicube. This is, again, if you got this package, you're going to get a lot of, it might be on Amazon too. You're going to get a lot of these things we're talking about, but they're Medicube brand, right? So if you can afford it, a face wash, this is the order you would do it. A face wash. This is at night, by the way. Or you could do it in the day. It just depends on whatever. You subscribed? Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. I'm happy to have you. I go live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern. But I normally do crafts or auctions and stuff. But our friends have been wanting to kind of like a spokesperson. Hey, Wendy. Go over skincare. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You want to do wash your face, a toner, whatever kind of toner you want, a serum, and a moisturizer. You read the Bible on your channel? Oh, that's nice. A lot of people do that. Right? So you're always going to go thinnest to thickest. Thinnest to thickest. Remember that. Thinnest to thickest. All right, so I'm going to put this Medicube stuff on, so I'll go over that as I go. But I don't want to say too much or show you too much and confuse you, but I do want to give you different options of things. So staying within, if you can afford it, you're going to get that. You're going to get the toner. You're going to get a serum, and you're going to get a moisturizer. If you can afford it, an eye cream, okay? If you can afford it. If you wear makeup and you have dark circles under your eyes, I highly suggest this Rock vitamin C stick, because what this will do is it will hydrate and it will brighten and it will depuff your eyes. So if you have dark, puffy, and you wear makeup, because makeup always wants to sit in all your lines, right? That's where it wants to sit. So if you wear eye makeup, foundation, all that stuff, this is great. Put this on. You would put this on in between, in your serum. Hey, Diane. In between your serum and your moisturizer. Your moisturizers always last. Neutrogena has a retinol eye cream. Now, you got to be careful with retinol, right? Here's another one, Revitalist. This is a new one I've started. This is L'Oreal. This is great. But again, Neutrogena has one. But be careful when you do these. Start out slow, right? Especially if you have sensitive skin, dry skin. So retinol, what retinol does, you have huge bags under your eyes. Yeah, this will really hydrate, and it's almost like chapstick for your eyes. That's what it is. And it'll brighten because it has vitamin C. what retinol does, in a sense, is it strips away your layer of skin. So you're you in order to get more youthful skin, we got to get rid of this crap, right? We got to get rid of the stuff on the outside so we can our bodies can produce new skin. So whenever anything's like people get needling, right? It's bringing the blood to the surface. It's producing new skin. So you have to shed. Hey, Chris, you got to get rid of the shit that's on there, right? Because the environment, you get sweaty. You touch things. So you want to, in order to get to lessen your fine lines, you basically have to, get rid of a layer or five of skin, and that's what retinol does. And fantastic. So be careful. You know yourself. Start out slow. When it comes to retinol and anything under your eye, less is always better. This is pretty good stuff. Neutrogena. This was the first stuff I. Can you bring the camera down a little, please? See. Yeah. Sorry. That better? There we go. This was the first. These here were the first stuff I got. These three. So I got these first. So, don't be fooled about you do microabrasion. Yeah. So think of it like that, but on a lesser scale, right? Microdermabrasion is literally getting off layers and layers of your skin so new skin can grow back. So it's basically sandblasting, your fine lines away is what it's doing. And then you use products to plump your skin. So you're attacking it by stripping the skin off and plumping it, right? Makes sense. Now, a lot of brands will have these fancy, applicators. Yes, does it feel great when it goes under your eye? Yeah, but it's warm by the time it gets to this one. None of that stuff really matters. You can put it in the refrigerator. But this Array Vital Lift, this is pretty good stuff. It's not cheap, but again, trial and error for you, what you can afford. Don't go crazy. Right now, I'm starting it. I just started. It's been a couple weeks. It's a French pharmacy, A313. It's called. Stuff for my face. Do it at night only, and I've really seen great improvements with that. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard because if you introduce too many things at once, you don't know what's working and what really isn't. And the other thing I can tell you is, if you don't have anything, obviously you're going to use the same stuff over and over. But as you get into it, you're going to want to change up your routine. You're not going to want to do the same thing, use the same products over and over and over and over and over, right? You're going to eventually add in some retinol and add in another serum or add in this. And that's good because it's good to change up things because your body will get used to the same old thing and basically it's not work anymore, right? So don't be afraid to change up things. If you have stuff that's been in the cabinet for a long time and it doesn't look like it's moldy or expired, start using it. Like, if it's usable, use it. You look like my grandma. I look like your grandmother, but I'm white. I am a grandma, and I am white. You're right. You're right. Okay, so I keep forgetting to add sunscreen in here. So if you can, wash your face. Put your sunscreen on. If you should wear sunscreen, but do what you got to do. A toner, a serum under your eye, and then your moisturizer. Thinnest to thickest, right? So this could be your night and day routine. If you do this at night, you don't need to do all that again in the morning. Like, you could just put on a little serum, put on a little moisturizer, put on just sunscreen, whatever. You'll figure it out. Then they have this I swear by. Okay, this hello Zelda. I don't know what that says, but hello. This is the Jade Bloom STS Skin Tightening Serum. This stuff is awesome. Now, you cannot wear this under makeup, and I only recommend wearing this to bed, or if you're not going anywhere, because it's oil. It is oil. And I always thought, there ain't no way I'm putting oil on my face. Like, no. Toner, no. Wash your face, sunscreen. Is that what I said? Sunscreen's always first. Sunscreen's always first. Because you don't want to wash that off. Or they have spray sunscreen, you can do it last. It gets confusing. Jade Bloom STS Sun or Skin Tightening Serum. Y'all, this stuff, this is what started to change the appearance of my face. I still use this till this day. I mix my stuff up. I do. I get influenced and I get sent free stuff. And I'm like, let me try that. You know. But this, I just got my second bottle. This one's right about here. I don't know if you can see, but it's right about there. This smells earthy. It's 100% natural. What I do with this is I cleanse my face. Most of the time I'll just cleanse my face. I will lightly wet my face just to help this glide because it's oil. And I pat it all over my face. Put it on my eyes, my eyelids, everywhere. Does once in a while get in my eyes. Happy Easter. Debbie knows this is good stuff. Her husband's using it as well. But it's skin tightening serum. And this was actually invented by, her name is, it's on here, Carissa. It was invented by this girl, Carissa. And what happened was, she's tiny. She's almost midget-like. She lost a shit ton of weight. I don't know if she had surgery or, I think she had gastric surgery. Anyways, she lost the weight so fast that her face was literally like she's working on the rest of her body right now. She, hey Paige, it's hanging. Her skin is just hanging. Like her belly is just all skin, like pounds and pounds of skin. She lost it so fast. But the first thing that she worked on was her face. And if you saw, like, actually even her chest, if you saw her from like here up, yeah, STS is Skin Tightening Serum. From here up, her face is on, she doesn't have a wrinkle, nothing. And her face used to be like, literally like hanging there. This is good stuff. This is like $40. You can sign up for Jade Bloom. If you need the email, just message me. Whatever you need, message me. If you're confused about, just message me. Because I know it's a lot of information. You can sign up for their email and they'll have sales. If you have to wait for that, sometimes they'll have like buy two and get a bundle and you get a better price, or you'll get 20% off or whatever. They have sales. But it's a family-owned business. They make the stuff in their own home and such. So I swear by this stuff. And this is what I started out with. I think you could probably get away with just using this, like, at night, every night, without any of the other, wash your face, of course, exfoliate your face, of course, but I think you could, Tina and I need a weight loss. I don't know what, I mean, you go through this, through your on your body, like, crazy. She uses all different kinds of stuff for, you know, her body. So I don't think she uses it on her body, just her face. A lot will be in the transcript. Oh, that's good to know. But if you just had to, only could afford and do one thing at night, you know, I would wash your, you need a face wash, an exfoliant, and this. This is STS, Skin Tightening Serum by Jade Bloom. What about a good toner? I have my face on it. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm just saying, we already went over toners, so there's milky toners, and then there's like the soothing toners. This one's thicker, this one's more watery. Toners are very hydrating, very hydrating. Biome is an excellent brand. If you get into this, and I'm gonna only show you two more things, because we could keep going and going and going, and we don't want to get. I don't think she's on Amazon. I think she's only on TikTok. Maybe Pinterest. Google it. I have an affiliate link for her. I will put that in here. I will put the Jade Bloom one in here. Is that what you use for discoloration, the toner? The toner is more for hydration. I mean, different toners have different reasons and uses, but toner mostly is to do that, to tone your face and hydrate. Hey, Irene. So as we go, you know, you start your journey and stuff, we can start adding in, like, The Ordinary is an excellent brand, very affordable. I don't know if you guys go to Ulta. I know Sephora is a little more, from what I understand, Ulta is the place to be. I've never been to an Ulta. I want to go, but I understand you can get a lot of free samples. If it's your birthday, you get points and free stuff. So if you have an Ulta nearby, maybe you should stop in there. I want to say Target might sell Ordinary as well. But I'm pretty sure it's Ulta as well. Amazon maybe. But the Ordinary, they have everything you can think of, from face washes to niacinamide to hyaluronic acid to eyelash curler to eyebrow, everything you can think of. Very affordable brand, very reputable brand. Dame toner, in the orangish bottle. Huh. But this is just niacinamide, just helps with anti-aging. I just want to really show you the brand. This is another brand you could go after that's very good. Bioma, Target, and Walmart, but they don't always have this stuff. Lastly, I'm going to show you Bioma's Hydrating Recovery Oil. And what this does is, if you always want to keep your skin barrier right? So if your skin barrier is irritated, or, you got too much sun, or you got a little rash, or you got something weird going on, or you did all your things, like, this will help repair your skin barrier. This is an oil as well. These will all be done at night. This is an oil, and it's got the glass dropper. But again, just dampen your face, plot it on. So this is Hydrating Recovery Oil, Barrier Lipids, Squalene, I don't know if it's jojoba or jojoba oil, and I don't know what the hell, buckthorn oil. So it's to boost the skin barrier. So again, like Olay, L'Oreal, Bioma, The Ordinary, Thayer's, Palmer's. Doesn't mean you have to get a brand from, or everything from the same brand, but a lot of times what they do is they're all meant to be together, right? When a company makes these products, they make them to all jive with one another. So think of it that way as well. All right. I didn't think this would take this long, but here we are. I can put some of this shit away so I got a mirror right here and everything. I didn't even turn it on. Okay, so lastly, Go Pure. I got some coming from my butt. This is Neck Tighten and Lift Neck Cream by Go Pure. This stuff works, but this is one of those things, it's not going to repair it. It's going to, it's going to make it better, but this is something that you need to keep using. Hello from Korea. Koreans got the best skincare. No doubt about that. So there it is. The scent isn't all that great, but they have a butt cream that I'm being sent, and I can't wait to use that. But this does work. Like, it does indeed work. You don't need a lot. Remember, too, when you're doing these things, you always want to go with the way, like, you don't want to pull down on your neck, right? We don't want our neck down. We want our neck up. So you always want to go in the motion that you want this. If you do that, is it geisha? That drainage thing? If you're into that, man, I don't know why you're not doing it, because that has some amazing results where it drains your lymph nodes, and I haven't gotten there yet, but I've seen some amazing, amazing results with that. A lot of Japanese use that. Koreans as well. Right? So you always want to go up, right? So there's that. Here's the other product. So this is Go Pure. Tighten and Lift for your neck. This, you've probably seen. It used to be As Seen on TV. And I think the name of it is actually Crepe. You can get this on Amazon. This is another neck cream. But I use this actually more on my crepey arms. And I'll show you. They're probably real bad today because I haven't moisturized. Can you guys look how bad? See? Look, I look like an alligator purse. See how bad this is? So this stuff, so I said goat. If I can't get on Amazon or Walmart, I can't get it. I live an hour from I understand that, Debbie, right? Right? So this stuff is really, I really love this the best because it's so light and it's just nice. Again, I don't think, yes, moisturizing is going to help overall, but again, it's going to be one of those things. There's no miracle anything out there for any of us. Can you improve what you have? Yes. Are you going to get rid of it altogether? Probably not. Not with over-the-counter stuff, but it's going to help the appearance of it. It's going to help, like, give this a little bit. It'll poof it up a little, you know, plump it up so your wrinkles aren't as bad. But it all comes down to hydration, right? If we can salvage what we have, what we're working with, then, you know, great, right? I don't want it to get any worse. But it's, you got to do it. You got to keep doing this. Yeah, I'll put out links. It's going to take me a minute, so if there's something pressing you need to know, excuse me, just let me know. But I'll be slowly adding them, because I know a lot of them are on TikTok, but I know a lot of you aren't on TikTok, so I got to find them on Amazon for you. If they don't have them, then I'll see if they have a website. I don't know. But a lot of these places, if it ends up being a little expensive, sign up for their email, because you're going to be the first they're going to send a sale thing to, right? Or how many times you put something in your cart and you're like, hey, you forgot something. I think I might even have that. Hey, you forgot something. Then the next time, hey, 10% off if you get it now. And then you still don't get it. Hey, 20% off if you get it today. So, lift your hiney. I'm true. Yeah, my butt's kind of bad too. Chocolate people chase me out of KFC saying, well, that's no good. That's no good. Yeah, email sales. All right, so we're going to do, this is the Medicube. This is what you get. Right now, I believe it's $92, which I would not recommend to get it right now because it goes as low as $79, I believe, with free shipping. But I think right now it's 72 or 92. But I know you can get it for 79. That's on TikTok. Now, if you don't have TikTok, I don't really know what you're going to do. Maybe pick out what you do like. But you get a lot of bang for your buck. But to buy these individually, like I said, it's got to be 4 or 5 times the price. Amazon does have some of these, but you get all of this in one dealio. Okay, you guys can see. All right, let me start with, we're going to do this, but I just want to show you. Wait, one of these you don't get. This is the black. Okay. This is Medicube. I love. Medicube has amazing products. They're always innovative, always coming up with new stuff. Right now, the big stuff is pink PDRN. Y'all, want to talk about gross? But it's doing amazing things. It's salmon sperm. So it's called pink PDRN. It's salmon sperm. Obviously, it's broke down into whatever, but it's literally in these plastic vials that it's a serum you put on your face, and it's doing amazing things. Amazon has a water bottle with measurement marks for each hour. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty cool. This is their blackhead pore. 0 pore blackhead mud. This is nuts. When I put this on my face, I have videos on TikTok. I put this on my face and it dries pretty quick, pretty thick. You can see every single blackhead. The very first time, I was covered in all these little holes. I was like, holy shit, I have that many blackheads. Well, as I used it, my pores and my blackheads became less and less and less. So I was doing something right? I need to get back on this because I haven't been very good about cleaning those, what do they call them? There's a fancy word. Are they, not ailments, whatever the hell gets stuck in your little pores. But anyways, this is good stuff. That's not included. So all of this is included. So you get, and the idea of this is to have glass skin. That's the idea of all of this. Quick Draw McLynn, she's under control. All right, so, I don't have oh yeah, I do. This smells so good. So this is the facial cleanser. So this is the foam cleaner. So you get the cleaner in it. This smells so good. I believe it's white. Yeah. Oh my God. I wish you could smell it because it smells fresh and clean and just amazing. But it does have a scent. So it's white. Put it on a little bit wet, not real wet. Work it in there. Take your time. Rinse it off. Pat yourself dry. Don't rub yourself dry. So I already washed my face before I come on here, right? So then next up we're going to, that's the gel. That's the gel. That's last. Let me put this in order. This way. Okay. I didn't bring any. I'm just going to use my hands. Let me put my things on. Blackheads, my nose. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. All right, so I'm going to use the toner. So you get the cleanser, the toner. This is a soothing toner. I already washed my face. Oh. I usually use a cotton ball. I've always done this. No. It's not what they say you should do. You want to just press it into your skin. Some stuff they recommend you don't get near your eyes. I feel like my eyes need the most work, so I'm always shoving it in there. Don't be afraid to do your neck if you want any extra. Always put it on the back of your hands. If you missed it in the beginning, get yourself a headband. Get yourself some of these so you don't get your sleeves wet. You only need these when you're... Now, this will leave you a little bit sticky. It does have a sticky kind of texture, but it's not like... It's dry. It's just like tacky in a sense. If you can... They have those little fans you can buy, or you could get a fan, let it dry. Give it time in between coats, you know, to let each thing do its magic, whatever. Brush your teeth in between, whatever. So this is the big boy right here. So this, I'm going to say it wrong, exosome. And what this is, how I describe this is, when you put this on your face, it has all these micro needles in it that are disrupting the skin barrier in order for new skin growth to happen, right? They have different, I don't know what you call it, different shot amounts. Use your hair dryer if that works. This one's a 7,500. So they sell the 20, I think it's 2,000 or 2,500. And then this is the 7,500. It's like $1 more. I went for the 7,500 because I figured I don't have very sensitive skin. I'll probably build up to this anyways. Well, they come out with a 25,000 shot where people are like, whoa, like that's too much. I feel like this, I would get this for the $1 more because if you put less on your fingers, right, you put less on your face, I feel like it's not, the more you put on, the more exosomes you're going to have. So I think you're better off just getting the stronger one right out the gate so you don't have to buy it in the meantime where the other one doesn't work anymore. Does that make sense? So this whole shebang here, once a week. If you're really dry and you're going through something, twice a week. You could do it every day, but I don't think you're going to want to or need to. You could, though, use... That's what I was trying to say earlier. There's a lot of these products that you could use every day and not have to buy separately. That's what I was trying to say. You could use a cleanser. You could use the toner. You could use the serum. You could use the moisturizer. This is an exfoliator. So you could use all those things. So we're going to use... And what this feels like, it doesn't hurt. I see some people on... And everybody's different. Maybe it does hurt some people. I don't know. I have a pretty big pain tolerance, but I don't feel like this is painful at all. What this feels like to me is, you ever get insulation on yourself and it's that prickly feeling? That's exactly what this feels like to me. So you can look it up. It's pretty interesting stuff. I don't know how well you could, if it's blurry or not. Exosome shot is what it's called by Medicube. So I'm going to use that much. You can't really feel it in your fingers, but I find what I do, I pat it on. Now you can feel it, but it's not like, oh my God. It doesn't hurt, but you can feel it. And it feels like itty bitty, tiny. I don't know what if that's a cut on my nose or whatever, but I'm going to avoid it because I don't really know what it is. Little itty bitty tiny needles in your face. Now I will most likely, if you get red, this will definitely make you red. But that's a good thing, because what red means is you're bringing blood up to the surface, which will help regenerate new cells, right? So that's kind of what you want. You can do this down your neck, whatever you want to do. But I would not, don't ever do this like on a dirty face or anything like that. Dirty hands. And I don't know how clean my hands are. I've been touching all this stuff, but whatever. Okay? And now I can still feel it. And the feeling doesn't really go away. You really want that to soak in. It's not really wet. It's more like, I don't know. just, you can see my face is getting a little red. But again, it's not a owie. It's almost like, all right, zapping them wrinkles in. Okay, let it dry. Brush your teeth again. I don't know. And then this is I think this is this pink serum, I think it's called? Pediatric Pink Peptide Serum. So I believe this actually has the salmon DNA stuff in it as well. So this is a serum. So again, you could use the face wash, the toner, the serum. This should be going on sale soon because it's been a minute. It's like Pepto-Bismol. It's been a minute. Mirror here. You don't want to put too much of this on because it will get sticky. And like I said, sometimes more is not better. I need a little more than that. But this soothes all those little shards of fiberglass that you were feeling. This really soothes it. It just makes it feel so hydrated. So this mask that you put on in the end, because after you go through, oh, I forgot to do this. I knew I was going to do that. Damn it. Dang it. All right. I screwed up. I should have done this. And then this. This is the exfoliant. Dang it. All right. So I should have done the wash, the toner, the exfoliating pads, this, then this, then this. Look at my glasses. I don't feel like the acid. No, it doesn't feel like acid. It literally feels like little, like fiberglass. If you ever had fiberglass, it doesn't hurt, but you can feel it's doing something, like it's working. I mean, I still have some, but I had so much brown and like sunspots. I mean, there's still one there, but like, see how that brown is? Like, that was my whole cheeks at one time. They're still there, but it's not. Like, my whole face was blotchy like that. But it's really, especially I had them in my eyebrows. You can see my videos from way back. I had like the brown spot in my eyebrow for the longest time. Yeah, I forgot to do this, but that's okay because I did exfoliate tonight. Well, use the exfoliator after the toner. After. So, wash your face, toner, the exfoliator pad, the eczema shot, the serum. Look how shiny my face is. I mean, that's hydrated. Like, that's not grease or sweat, or that's glass skin. So then you go in with the collagen jelly cream. This is how acid treated said it will burn and maybe. I don't feel like it burns. It's more of a prickly. Like, when you tap on it, you can feel a prickle. Like a prickle. Not a prick, a prickle. This is the mask, and this locks everything in that you just put on your face. I don't know anywhere where you can get more hydration than this system. I cannot sleep in this. I tried. I don't know how they freaking do it. A lot don't. But it started like peeling off here or coming off, and it would itch. Like, I would wear this as long as you can. If you can sleep in it, hallelujah. Peel it off in the morning. If you want to be skimpy, just put a tiny bit on and wash it off. You're supposed to put a decent thick amount off so you can just peel the whole thing off in the morning. I can't sleep in it. I've tried. Many people do, but I just cannot do it. Look at this stuff. It's so light. It's weird. It's so light. So this is a little sticky. But it's like jelly. It's so oddly light. Again, less is more in this case. And you want to pat it on. Again, I can feel the exosome still. But you will, when you take that mask off, your skin will be like freaking glass. Now, the mask will take about 20 or 30 minutes where it's sticky, and then it dries. Like, it dries, and your face will look like it's sealed in saran wrap. and you'll be able, you can touch it. It won't, you know, mess up your pillow or any of that stuff. It will be dry. But it takes about 20 or 30 minutes to do so. And, yeah. It's pretty amazing. But, I mean, you do not need to do all of this every night. Because I think you'd end up probably with, I don't know if there's such a thing to have too much hydration. But I have to imagine. Yeah, I should put a number on. You're absolutely right. Oh, you're absolutely right. You use these products daily. You can. I do not. I usually use this as a kit. What I was saying is the syrup. This is a gel. This is your moisturizer. This is collagen jelly cream. Oops. Collagen jelly cream. No, it's not syrup. It's like a jelly. Like, it ain't coming out. It's a jelly. Very light. Like, you can't even feel it. It's weird. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. What I was saying is, so I only use this once a week. I use this once a week, just as I showed you. But what I was saying, if you were on a budget, like when it goes on sale for the 72 or 9 or 79, I think, if you could, you wouldn't have to buy, hey, Paravest from Brazil, you wouldn't have to buy a face wash. You wouldn't have to buy a toner. You could use this as your exfoliator. You could use this as your serum. And you could use this as your moisturizer. So you wouldn't have to buy those extra things. You know what I'm saying? And then you could add these two in once a week. Instead of buying, you know, this, or you know what I'm saying? Now you're lacking the eye stuff. But it just depends. Again, like I said, I only use this once a week. I'm gonna put the mask on, and I'm just gonna leave it on as long as I can tonight. If you can sleep in it, more power to you, but I just cannot do it. And now if you don't put enough on, you can't peel it. You gotta wash it off with warm water. So make sure you either put a little bit on so you can wash it off, or put a lot on so you can peel it off. The other thing you get in a pack is 4 of these. I think 4 of these is like $20. These, I've only done one because I don't know why, but I never start early enough where I can leave this on long enough for it to, I don't want to waste it, kind of, because I feel like this is really special. But these are the Medicube Pediaron Pink Collagen Gel Mask. You get 4 of these. This is a mask as well, but this is like special. This is a special one. Sodium DNA, niacinamide, hyaluronic collagen. And this is in 2 parts. And this one's funny because at first it's like real wet and real thick and silicone-y, and it slides a little, but once at 10 or 15 minutes, let it dry and it'll stay in place. So that's special. So you get 4 of those as well. All right, so let's put this on. You can use, I buried my tool, but I'm just going to use my fingers and my mirror. Let's see here. But when this dries, your face seriously looks just like glass. Like, it's crazy good. I gotta stick my ears out for this one because I want to get in there good. I'm looking at my mirror right here, if you're wondering what I'm doing. And you don't want to, like, go over it again. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to keep, because it's a mask, and it'll kind of dry as you go. So just get that area done and move on to the next. But make sure you get enough on there where you can peel it. And this is going to lock in everything we just put on our face. And it'll get tight, and your skin will look like glass, like total glass. It's amazing. I've never used personally any other products, or systems, I should say, that give me this much hydration in one sitting. I'm going to hope that's good enough. I don't know why I just did that, because that was not thick enough. Let's see if we can thicken it. I'm not going to be able to peel that off. All right. Now I'm going to have to wait like 15 minutes for this to dry before I can put my glasses on. So I might have just screwed up because now I can't see what y'all are saying at all. I know that was a lot. I feel like it was too much, really, to tell you. But really don't read into it too much. If you wear makeup, that's gonna be different, right? But again, if you wear makeup, exfoliating your face and hydrating your face are the two number one things that need to happen in order for you to give your makeup the best look. Because if you're dry and you got a lot of texture on your face, your makeup's gonna look like shit. Like there's no way around it. It is. If your face is smooth and hydrated, your makeup's gonna look fantastic. So you need to exfoliate, test it out. Start out with once a week, see how it goes. A cleanser, a daily cleanser, a toner, a serum, a moisturizer, a sunscreen. That's really all you need. And an eye cream. Like, don't make it too difficult than it needs to be. You learned a lot. Thanks for... Oh, you're welcome. I hope so. Little crackle don't over... Yeah, it's like putting crackle on your face. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So, Melissa, the kit is on TikTok. So if you don't have TikTok, I don't think Metacube. Give me some time. If you have TikTok and you want to get it, I would wait. It's not on sale yet, even on TikTok, because you can get it for $79. It's at $90. The last I looked today, it was $92, and that's like the highest it goes. Oh, I mean, look at me. Nobody should be seeing this but my bathroom mirror, but I don't care anymore. I want to help you guys. I didn't know. And you guys have been following me. You see my face has changed. Like, there's no bullshit here. Like, I've been doing something right, because my face has changed dramatically since before taking care of it. It's pretty obvious. No, I need a good lip mask. I do need a good... They got like those lip scrubs, and then you can put a mask on it. I need a good one of those. I have one, but it's like a kid's kit, and it kind of sucked. But yeah, lip plumper or something like that to get rid of those little fine lines. No, I ain't got nothing to recommend for that just yet. But yeah, we can go like another step deeper into some other stuff that you can try in between. Hey Diane, I'm trying to dry this so I can set my glasses on my face. But see how shiny my face is, like glassy? It's gonna stay like that. Like, if not get glassier when this dries. But when it dries, you can touch it and do all the things. Didn't seem like it would to show the effects either. Yeah, I know. I mean, I was sick. But being sick, I didn't do shit because I couldn't and didn't want to, right? And I didn't know how. I had no urge to do anything. I was just trying to make it through the day every day. So, you know, but even just the texture of my face alone has changed dramatically. Yeah, so, but if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I know on Amazon it's a whole lot more. And you got to make sure you're getting, is it 8? I think it's 8 pieces. Like, you're going to get 8 pieces. So, Melissa, are you on TikTok? Because some of them are like, you don't get this part. Can you give us a list of what you get on TikTok? Yes, I will do that. Give me some time, and I'll try to get it done by tomorrow night or whatever. And I'll start doing some homework. If you're on TikTok now, message me. And, oh, you want to know what's on TikTok? Give me some time, and I'll update it. If you have any questions, message me. If you want links right away, message me, and I'll get them to you. It's constant replays. I'll be watching over and over. That's why I wanted to do it on YouTube, so Facebook doesn't delete it on us. Yeah, Debbie's on TikTok, so that's good. But let me know if you're on TikTok and you want the kit. I can just shoot you the link over tonight. But if you're not, just give me some time to do some homework, and I'll let you know all the things. Let me see. Not quite dry yet, but we're getting there. But yeah, I'll leave this on as long as I can, and I'll be hydrated as can be. All right, y'all. Have an awesome night. Thanks for your time. Again, just ask if you need to know anything. Just let me know, okay? I'm starting not to be able to talk because it's starting to harden up. All right, you guys. Link, please. Okay. I'll put it in the description here as well, and then I'll add the other ones as we go. Goodbye, guys. I hope it helped you. I really do. Night night.